Inside this box is one of the most hyped up sneaker releases of the entire year. And like many of the other sneaker releases this year, I spent way too much money on it to get it for you guys early, so I could give you guys an early review. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. So first thing you see inside the box is the bottom of the box. I guess I opened up the bottom instead of the top. All right. So I've yet to see these in person. I'm really excited to check these out, at least from images that I've seen online. It looks like a pair of sneakers that I could rock on a very regular basis, which I'm excited about. So the box, like many other Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 boxes, is sort of a glossy cream color. And then of course you've got the Nike logo on the top and on the sides in this very dark mocha brown. I believe this box was actually the box used on the reverse mochas 2 years ago or 3 years ago, whenever they released. I mean, there's been minor changes, but the yellow Travis Scotts that released earlier this year also released in the same box. I don't know exactly why they're not changing up the box. Maybe this is just the Travis Scott box color now, which I'm not mad at. It's cool that it's got some differentiation between a standard Nike box or Jordan box. But either way, it doesn't really give you a clue as to which color is inside the box other than the size tag, which is right there in the front. I grabbed a size 9, which is my true size, and the official colorway of this shoe is medium olive black sail muslin. So without further ado, let's pop the box open and see what we got. You've got the goat thing you have in every goat box, and then we've got what looks like our standard Travis Scott paper in pink. Nice. Not gonna lie, pretty much exactly what I was expecting, but hey, you know what? Still clean nonetheless. I heard there was 2 sets of laces. There are. Okay, cool. So here they are, the Travis Scott medium olives. They come with the white laces started in the shoe. You've got 2 extra sets of laces. You've got a black lace, and then you've also got, I believe, a pink lace, which is what I'm planning to switch these out to, even though I don't know if the pink would work perfectly with some of the black and red accents, but either way, you got pink laces right here. The pink would look really good with the green, though. I might have to go with the pink. I really like pink laces in Travis Scott's. Where's my pair of Travis Scott reverse olives, or whatever they were called? I forget what they were called. Oh, I went with white laces in these. I thought I went with pink laces. Maybe these just didn't come with pink laces? Did I go with pink laces in the fragments? No, I went with cream laces. Man, I could have sworn I went with pink laces in one of these. Nope, went with yellow laces in the yellow pair. Okay, well, oh, you know what I did? I went with pink laces in the Travis Scott 1 highs, which I sold last year. All right, well, okay. Either way, pink laces look fire in Travis Scott's. Now, I'll be honest, this is exactly what I was expecting. Nothing about this really surprises me. At this point, Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s or Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s or Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s. Most are like earth tone greens or browns or something like that. So it's not anything too crazy or too different. That being said, this is supposed to be one of the most widely produced Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows. And for a pair that's supposed to be somewhat available, it's nice to have a colorway that is this clean. And I think for a lot of people, that's a huge plus. So why don't I throw these guys on feet, see how they fit, see how they feel, and give you guys some sizing advice. All right, guys, I've got the new Travis Scott medium olives. I'm gonna try them on, see how they fit. I also brought the previous olives as a comparison, just to see if they fit similar. I'm assuming that they do. But let me throw these guys on feet really quick, see how they fit.
Wait, I think you can rock these socks with them.
Oh, you're right. Yo, we've got the olive Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott inspired socks, which we actually designed for these guys, but because the colorway is almost exactly the same, I mean, it's a perfect match. If you guys want to grab them, they're available right now through the YouTube shopping tab on your screen and on apothecary.com. But I'm going to throw these guys on with these shoes because actually the match is perfect. So let me do that really quick. That match is crazy. Again, apothecary.com or the YouTube shopping tab. All right, so sizing-wise, I mean, it's exactly as we expected. True to size. They fit just like the other Travis Scotts that I was literally just wearing. I mean, it's 1-to-1. So if you're grabbing these, grab them in your standard Air Jordan 1 low size, which for me is true to size. For you, it might be something different. So try on a pair of Air Jordan 1 lows if you haven't yet, just to make sure that you're grabbing the right size for you, because this is an expensive pair of shoes to buy in the wrong size. But with that being said, back to the studio. All right, so the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low Olives drop officially on September 28th, 2024 for a retail price of $150. And of course, if you want to grab this shoe for resale or just check the resale prices, I made sure to leave affiliate links to this shoe through the YouTube shopping tab on your screen. Like I said, I grabbed the shoe early for the review. If I'd waited a couple days, I could have saved a couple $100 because the resale prices dropped. And if you want to check that out, again, right there to the YouTube shopping tab. I think I paid like $700 for these, which was too much. But hey, you know what? We're here now. I got some content out of it. You guys get to see it early. It should be a win-win. So the medium olive Travis Scotts are one of 3 Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low colorways dropping this year. You had the Canaries dropping earlier in the year, which a lot of people didn't like, but genuinely, I love this shoe. I mean, sure, I get that it's bright, but it was like a perfect shoe for the summer, and I'll still rock it in the winter. I don't care. I love this shoe. Of course, we've got the medium olives dropping this Saturday, and then before the end of the year, we've got an all brown pair, which is essentially entirely brown with the black Nike swoosh. People might not like the canary pair, but I do not think they're gonna like this brown pair, because what is this? While I was unboxing these shoes, I think I said something about these being one of the most, if not the most widely available Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows. And the more research that I've done since having these shoes, I don't know if that's entirely the case. It's all kind of rumors and speculation. I don't think anyone really truly knows the stock numbers, at least that I know of. That being said, the rumors that I'm hearing is that there should be around 150,000 pairs of these, which is apparently the same stock numbers as the Canaries. And even though it sounds like a lot, I mean, look at the Canaries. It's a colorway that people don't even act like they like, and it's still selling for like $350, $400 and sold out instantly. For a colorway like this that I think everyone will probably like, I do think that the hype will be pretty high on these, and these will be pretty difficult to get. I have never once hit on a Travis Scott on the sneakers app. Not once. Not once. I think every single pair of Travis Scotts that I've ever owned, I bought for resale. And that might be the case for a lot of people. All that to say, even though this colorway should be somewhat mass-produced in comparison to previous colorways, it's still going to be incredibly hard to get. And I'm really interested to hear what people actually think about this colorway. Sure, it doesn't look that different from other Travis Scotts that have released previously, but it is a clean colorway, and it's still a pair of Travis Scotts. What do you think of the new Travis Scotts that are dropping on Saturday?
Are these men's or women's?
Men's. What do you think of them compared to the previous women's?
I think I like them better.
I think I do too, man.
I like the red Cactus Jack here. I think they're better, to be honest.
Would you cop them for retail?
Absolutely.
How about resale, like $400?
Maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
Wow.
Retail, definitely. If I could, I would.
This particular one matches better with your current fit.
Well, I'm just wearing all black.
I mean, it's like almost perfect. This one, though, I
This
kind
is
of
a better
agree with you.
shoe.
You think so?
Yes.
Of your knowledge of Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows, where does this rank?
It's like, so if there's a 5 is like middle,
Right.
it's like a 6 or 7.
Oh, so it's a little bit lower.
It's on like the high end of,
Oh, so you're going from 1, so you're going like
so
a 10.
10 is the best, is the high.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 low then? I can throw a couple out for you. I can throw out the reverse mochas, the fragments.
Fragments.
I'd say that for me, this is probably,
The third best. Fourth best.
yeah, I'd actually literally exactly agree with that. And then this one probably underneath.
Right
that.
out, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if I need both. So because I've kept this one for so long.
So they're giving them to me?
But now let's dive into some of the materials that make up the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low Medium Olives. Starting off around the toe of the sneaker on the mudguard, you've got this white, lightly tumbled leather. Now, as the price point of this sneaker might imply, because it is $10 more expensive than a standard pair of OG Air Jordan 1 Lows, it does feature slightly better materials. The leather feels slightly more premium on this shoe than it is on other Air Jordan 1 Lows. For example, if you look at the edges of this white leather, you can actually see the grain of the leather pretty well, and it looks decent. I mean, it's not great leather, obviously. No pair of Jordans is, but it does look better than like the Mocha ones that released recently. Actually, speaking of leather, if you want to learn a lot about leathers that go into sneakers, definitely check out Rose Anvil on YouTube. He does incredible content about specifically leather sneakers. It's amazing, and you learn so much. Continuing up on the toe, you get to this medium olive nubuck, which actually feels really nice. I mean, it's not, again, super premium, but it's better than most other Jordans. Is it better than the other olives that released last year? I mean, this pair is kind of beat, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it does feel slightly softer. Then again, these have probably been worn in the rain, so I don't know how good this nubuck's actually gonna feel, but it does feel better. I'm not gonna lie. And actually, now that I'm seeing these two shoes in hand, they look like just the reverse of each other. You've got black on the upper of this shoe with an olive Nike swoosh, and on this shoe you've got olive on the upper with a black Nike swoosh. I didn't realize it was almost an exact reverse of at least those two colors. Obviously, you've still got red on the heel of both of these shoes. Oh, and the tongue is a different color. You've got black tongue, olive tongue. That's cool. But let me know in the comment section down below which one of these shoes you like better. Also, if you want to grab this shoe or any of the other Travis Scotts that we talk about in today's video, YouTube shopping tab right there. I think the price on these has gone down a little bit. Not a huge amount, but it's not like over $1,000 like it used to be. Oh, all right. So the price has gone up in these a little bit. I was not aware it was that high. All right, well, maybe I'll keep both. I don't know. This shoe, however, was a women's exclusive, but it came in extended sizing, so it was kind of just a shoe for everybody. Whereas this shoe, the medium olives, are a men's shoe, or a men's release. I don't get why they don't release these hype shoes in like full size runs. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what they're doing there, but they should. Then everybody could buy a pair. I actually do think that this pair comes in all sizes, so this is probably not the right shoe to talk about. I'm talking more about something like this, the women's Air Jordan 4 While You Were Sleeping Amo Manières. This shoe released in women's sizes, which means that unfortunately large-footed guys probably can't grab pairs of these, and if they do, they're gonna be very, very expensive. Also, for a long time, there's a lot of men's shoes that did not release in women's sizes. That also sucked. So just, I don't know. The hype stuff, just release in full size runs. Why wouldn't you? Make more money that way too. All that being said, continuing back in the shoe to the eye stays, you've got more of this white tumbled leather that again, feels pretty decent. And actually, while we're talking about colorways, another comparison that I should make is that these shoes look a lot like the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low Golfs. which I've actually golfed in. If you guys want to check that review out, one of my favorite reviews I ever made, but the video completely bombed. Click the link at the top of the screen. Obviously, a very similar looking shoe. This shoe is a little bit darker than those, if I remember correctly. I actually don't have those anymore. And an interesting detail about Golf Air Jordan 1 lows is that they're actually waterproof. So even though you've got suede on the toe, you could run your toe through the water. I did, actually, in the video. Ran my toe through the water at the golf course, and it was totally fine. It just rolled right off. I don't think that's the case with these, but the golf pair, if you want a pair that looks similar, that has a little bit of golf tread, and is waterproof, grab the golf pair because they're fire. There's something about rocking those golf pairs as just like everyday shoes, which I have trouble with. Personally, I don't know why, I just feel kind of weird wearing them. And then I just can't justify paying $900 for a pair of golf shoes, so I had to get rid of them, which is a bummer. But now I have these, so I've got a replacement, so I'm happy about that. Like I said before, the laces that come pre-started on these shoes are these waxed white flat laces. You do get other laces as well, like I showed you guys before. You get pink laces and black laces. I really think if I hold on to these, the pink laces is the way to go. I think that's what I'm gonna switch them out to. Then underneath the laces, you've got this medium olive nylon tongue with the white Nike Air tag at the top. And of course, being a Travis Scott, you've also got the Cactus Jack tag on the lateral side of the tongue. Kind of a cool hidden detail that's on most, if not all, Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s, because you can't really see it when you're wearing the shoe, only when you have the tongue kind of flipped out. It's cool. Moving inside the shoe, you've got a matching medium olive sock liner, and then rounding off the inside of the shoe, you've got your Travis Scott graphics printed on a black insole. Like I mentioned before, as far as fit goes, this shoe does fit true to size. It fits just like every other pair of Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows. For me, that's true to size, but for you, it might be something different. Continuing back on the shoe, you've got more of that medium olive nubuck on the midfoot panel of the shoe, and then on top of that, on the lateral side, you've got your backwards black leather Nike swoosh. The black leather on this shoe is tumbled, unlike on the other olive Air Jordan 1s, which actually is not leather at all. It comes in nubuck. So you've got nubuck on nubuck, which is kind of interesting. And then on the medial side of the shoe, as you guys can see here, you've got the pretty standard Nike swoosh in black, except it's slightly larger than a standard pair of Air Jordan 1 lows. And then just like with most other pairs of Travis Scott 1s, you've got Cactus Jack printed on the midfoot in red in this case, underneath the Nike swoosh. Then getting around to the heel, you've got more white leather on the back of the shoe. And of course, you've got your red embroidery on the top of either heel. On the right shoe, you've got the Wings logo embroidered in bright red. And on the left shoe, you've got the Travis Scott sick face embroidered also in bright red. The midsole on these shoes, like a lot of other Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s, if not most Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s, comes in an off-white or sail color. It does seem to be slightly more, I guess, yellowy than the other olives, although my previous olive pair is pretty yellowed because I've worn it a bunch. And then finally moving to the bottom of the shoe, you've got a medium olive outsole, which looks great. I've got to say, while these medium olive Travis Scotts are not that different than a lot of the other Travis Scotts that we've had, they're very similar to the Golfs. They're kind of a reverse of the other olives. The color blocking is very similar to the reverse mochas. A lot of this is similar and stuff that we've seen before, but it is still very clean. It's very, very wearable. It's got your sort of fall color scheme to it, and it gives you another chance to grab Travis Scotts for retail in a very Travis Scott colorway and color block. Should you pay $700 resale for it? Probably not. I mean, these could jump up to that price in the future. Maybe you're watching this video a year down the road and they're like $1,000. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think right now, if you want to grab them, either wait for when they drop or grab them for resale right now. I think the resale price is like $400. It's not terrible, especially because these are like the 8th Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 low to drop. So in my opinion, if you're looking for a pair of Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows, it's hard not to take these guys. They're a great colorway, reasonable resale price for a pair of Travis Scotts at least, and they look good. They look really, really good, especially for fall. But hey, at this point in the video, I would love to know your thoughts on the medium olive Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows. Whether you're trying to grab a pair for retail, if you miss out, are you paying resale? Let me know all those thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Check out the shoes through the YouTube shopping tab on your screen. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.